Welcome to the I Ching Cafe. My name is Belinda Dubston, and we are here for our weekly I Ching overview for the week commencing the 25th of November, 2024. Last week, we had all that male energy, breakthrough, Hexagram 43, all those male lines pushing out to decide in part, to be decisive, energized, activating what it is we need to do, get stuff done, release stuck energy, and those difficult lines 3 and 4, where we were challenged to leave behind the status quo, to accept people may not like what we were doing and to talk badly, but to keep our head down, focus on what we need to do, and to recognize where the hand of fate has come to help us, even if we can't yet see it, and guide us forward to trust the process is going to be okay. And we had limitation, managing the dam, putting in place some good positive controls to control the floodgates opening through our breakthrough work in last week. So if there's anything that came up for you, as always, please do share a comment. This week, we have a locked hexagram. Yes, we do. That means there's no changing lines. It's going to be short and sweet this week because there's no outcome hexagram, no changing lines. Just one locked energy for the week. That means it's a doubling down, okay? I always experience this as an intensification of the energy. It's like, no, there's no noise around changing lines, okay, and transformation. Deal with this thing, okay? All right. For this week, we have hexagram 54, marrying Maiden. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, marrying Maiden. The story behind this hexagram, if you can just visualize this as a movie, this young girl who is a princess in her own realm is given over to a king or a prince, all right, in another kingdom, a bigger kingdom. I kind of feel like I'm watching a movie series here. And she is maybe wife number 10, okay, or wife number 6, but she's like not at the top, okay. But in her kingdom, she's the top of the food chain. Here, when she enters her new husband's kingdom, she is not at the top. There are very senior wives ahead of her who have years of experience, who have all the power. And so symbolically, it talks about the marrying maiden who marries into this family. Totally new circumstances, new life, new palace, right? All kinds of power dramas playing out, right, in wives 1 to 13, okay? All kinds of things happening, all kinds of politics, and having to acclimatize to the change, big change in circumstances that seem maybe not so great, okay? With this hexagram and how the story ends in the ancient Chinese story is this young girl, she becomes the wife, okay, of the prince or the future king, and she lands up bearing him the child that becomes the golden king. So even though when she comes into this court, she's disempowered, she's got to find her way and really grapple with her power base being at a totally different level and accepting that, but actually she is being maneuvered into position. Her fate, her destiny, her purpose is shifting her into the right place, even though she feels like she's lost all her power. She feels like she's been pulled out of her family home and everything she knows. And it's foreign and it's different. But what she's doing is she's getting into position because through her, this beautiful golden king who dawns in a new era comes through her as the mother. Okay, a big process. This is not a short process. So what this hexagram tries to bring us is 2 things. One is to recognize where we suddenly feel like we've lost our power. We've been knocked down, right, a few notches, right? We've been demoted, right? I remember one follower shared how there'd been a job change and how the job change put this person at a lower level than what they were used to before. And so coming to terms with the fact of I can't do all the things I used to do. You know, I might have been a CEO there, but now I'm a marketing manager, for example. Bigger company, might be earning more, but my power base has changed. Okay, how do I deal with that? And that's the kind of energy. It's all about power, all about recognizing that our station in life has changed. There are big cycles of change moving through us, and we have to accept and trust the process. This is getting us into position. Okay, wherever for you, you're going through this kind of experience, Take heed that the future golden era depends on you. And by this shift, it allows it to come. Whereas where you were before, whatever this shift is for you in your life, whether it's small or large, but where you were before, on that train track you were going down, this could not manifest for you. So we have to jump track, all right? And sometimes it means going back a few stations, all right, before we can get to where it is we need to go. Second part of this hexagram is that while we're in this transition, while we are shifting our energy and we don't feel like we have all the power and authority we had before, in whatever capacity this refers to for you, is that we behave ourselves impeccably. Absolute, impeccable behavior, right? So we conduct ourselves well. We behave well. We are aligning our behavior to our station, okay? We're not getting airs and graces beyond our power, and we are accepting our place, okay? Let's see for us this week how this plays out. Whether it's a small thing, it's a big thing. This hexagram often ties to big cycles, like big birth-death cycles, right? Big shifts as the wheel turns. Like this young maiden being kind of ripped out of the home that she knew, the power that she had in her palace, and put in as a stranger amongst all these people he didn't know, with her power removed, right? And a sense of hopelessness about, why am I here? How am I going to fulfill what I want? Trust the process. Everything is guiding us to where we need to go if this hexagram comes up for you this week. Deep stuff for us to work through this week. A lot to it, doubling down on this energy. Okay, it's really helping us to tune into where we are shifting, where we are moving train track. Okay, and it's uncomfortable, but it's important to get us into position to where our soul, whatever name you want to give it, wherever we are desperately trying to get to fulfill our growth, to expand and to fulfill our gifts we are here to bring. Happy moving, happy engaging, happy marrying. As the marrying maidens this week, we are all being shifted track by track by track into new circumstances, and we are dealing with the discomfort by doubling down on behaving well. Absolute perfect deportment and behavior as we enter into something new, foreign, and uncomfortable. It'll be okay. Thank you so much. Please like or share if this was useful. And always, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell. You know what to do. Hit the follow button if you're on the podcast. And I will see you next for our monthly overview for December as we barrel into the end of the year. Remember to go back to your goals. Have a look at what can you still activate and work with this year as we move towards the end of 2024. Until then, take care.